Hi everyone, myself is Umrez, working as an assistant professor, Department of MBA, MLR Institute of Technology, Hyderabad. I am going to address the subject marketing management. In today's session is we will discuss about introduction to marketing. Now, as a part of introduction in the previous session, we have discussed about some of the basic elements of marketing, at the same time 4 P's of marketing. In today's session, we will discuss about what is the importance of marketing and at the same time, what is the scope of marketing. These two concepts that we will cover in today's lecture. First, we will talk about importance of marketing. Now, why this marketing is playing an important role? Basically, in every organization, we have many departments like HR department that we have, production department, like operations department, technical department, R&D, etc. Like the same, this marketing is also one of the department we have in every organization, which is generation of revenue to a business. Now, if we will see small scale industries, there are certain type of business organizations which might not have R&D department, which might not have specifically HR department, finance department. The owner by themselves will say. But whereas marketing is an element which is very essential for every business, irrespective of its size. Now, why it is playing such a key role, essential role in a business? So, we will talk about why it is important means to create the awareness about a product among the audience, among the customers. Now, what is the need or necessity to create the awareness about a product? Generally, every business is developing a product so that business is providing a product. Why? To sell that to the customer to generate the revenue. Now, a question arises, what customer will buy? When the customer will purchase the product? Customer purchases the product which they know about it. For example, I want to buy a pen. I have seen a XYZ brand pen in the market. Another pen that I have like a SS Prime, Reynolds, Cello, which that the customer, most of the customers will prefer to buy, is they'll go with the brands that are known to them. So how do the customer know about the product? As marketers, by using the concept of advertising, they will create awareness about the product among the audience, without which is the sales might not be possible according to the expectations. So create the awareness. People can't buy or support what they don't know exists. Marketing introduces goods, services, causes to the public. Why the product need to be purchased? What are the benefits of that product? Features of the product? Everything will be communicated by the marketers to the customers by using advertising is one of the elements. Now, the next element that we have builds brand identity. Now, what is the concept of this brand identity that we have? For example, there are many footwear companies that we have, like let us suppose Paragon that we have. Paragon is known for economical product, cheap chappals, basically for many of the laborers, which product that they will prefer means preferably Paragon. That is what the brand identity of that company. Bata. Does the people believe that Bata is a very well-known brand? Stylish products means may not be. Stylish people, the softwares, do the people will prefer the Bata? No. That is what the brand identity. So how the people are understanding us, that represents brand identity. Now, why do we require brand identity? Because we need to create the trust among the people. Once the customer trusts our product, then only they will buy that product for the first time, even in the future. So for that, it is very essential that the companies need to create an identity for themselves. Now, what is this? It shapes how the people perceive, what is perceiving, how they are understanding, how they are accepting our brand in the market. Perceive a business or idea that will help building trust as well as a loyalty over time. Now, if the customer have a trust over our product, definitely they will become the loyal customers towards that organization. Now, the next point that we have, it will drive the sales and growth of a product. That is, marketing is a department, or we can say only department that will create the sale of a product in the market. Now, how these marketers are creating that sale? They are attracting the potential customer who are the right customers to that product as they are attracting them. How they are attracting? Again, we can say that advertising is one of the elements that can be used in order to attract the customers towards our company, towards our brand, or towards our products, and at the same time increase conversion. Now, what is the need of conversion? Basically, every organization, for example, manufacturing a product, they have distributed a product. Let us suppose that this is our target market with a population of 10,000 customers that we have. Now, among these 10,000, do all the people will use our product? May not be. Now, the 10,000 is the sample, population of that entire market. Among this 10,000 people, like let us suppose that 6,000 members are using our product. Does it is sufficient? Yes, of course, it is 60% of the market that we have. How long we will continue with the same 60 people, 66,000 customers? Now, the company needed to increase. How can we increase? One of the elements that we have, the rest of the 4,000, we needed to convert this non-users of a product into our users. That is what conversion. What is conversion? Making a non-user to user. How we can convert this one? Yes, we needed to promote our product to that customers. We needed to provide different types of discounts, pricing strategies that we can use, promotional strategies we will use, so that we can able to attract the competitor customers. And ultimately, why we are doing either attracting the customers or increasing the conversion rate. Why we are doing these elements means one of the basic elements, that is to generate the revenue. No organization, no business organization can continue, can survive in the market without revenue. Now, who will generate the revenue? Marketing is a department. By selling the product, they will generate the revenue. The next one that we have, reaches right audience. Basically, as we said, for example, there is a market of 10,000 audience that we have, 10,000 target customers that we have. Do all the 10,000 people will buy? May not be. Only, for example, pen is a basic requirement of all the students. If I have a class of 72 students, do all the people require a pen? If I am going to address these 72 pens with some XYZ brand pen, do all the 72 people will buy? May not be. Some people want stylish pen, some people want economical pen, some people want comfort in that pen, etc., etc. Now, what the marketers needed to do? Identify specific group of customers who are the really want your product. We needed to identify them in a proper way. Why we need to identify that in a right way? So that we can reduce our efforts. Many of the marketers feeling stress while doing their field work. Why it is happening means because they could not able to trace out the right qualified potential customers for their product. Even though our product is a quality product, if we are promoting that to the customer who don't have the need of that product, they will ever buy? Means no. In that case, what happens? The people will become stressed. They'll feel that I can't able to do this. This is not a quality product, etc. So we have to reach the right customers. How we can do this one? For this, is we have a strategy. STP, in the future class sessions, we will talk about this. That is segmentation, targeting, and positioning. By using these strategies, we can able to identify the right customers, so that definitely the marketers can able to success. The next point is we will talk about in order to stay competitive. Yes, we all have to accept that we are in the era where we are surrounded with many of the competitors, like companies that we have who are producing similar product. The product, like if we will talk about a pen, a book, jewelry, laptop, mobile, do we have only one or two, three, few single digit number of sellers? Are the producers? Means no, there are hundreds of brands are available in the market. In such a case, how to the customer need to purchase our brand? We should be competitive enough in the market. Now, how we can build that one? We should stand out in the entire market. We should create certain USPs, that is unique selling propositions, that we have to create, so that the customer can able to differentiate our product, and we will stay top in the existing market. So in crowded market, that is a heavy market, competitive market, marketing helps a brand to stay out, to stay ahead from the other competitors. That is top of the mind of customers, then definitely the people will purchases the product. And the last one is we can say that support long-term survival of a business. Is every organization, what is the end to a business? Any product, there should not be any end. Every manufacturer, every owner has an objective to continue their business for years. How can we continue that for the years? For that, one of the basic element we require is customers. Best example for that, we can talk about Uninar, which has entered into the market with a very excellent scheme, but still could not able to survive. Whereas we have Geo, it also entered into a competitive era, telecommunication market, but still they succeeded in that one. Why? They could be able to attract this customer. They are able to maintain their effective relationship with customers. How we will do this one? We have one of the marketing concept, that is customer relationship management, which will help in order to build and maintain the relationship with customers. Through that, as definitely every organization can able to continue for a long period of time. Beyond immediate sales, that is just selling of a product, consistent marketing will also build the relationship and keeps the customers engaged over time, so that over time the customer engagements, we can able to continue our business with the same customer with different products for a long period of time. These are the various points through which we can able to understand how important marketing is for every business. Yes. The second part of today's session is scope of marketing. Now, what is this scope of marketing that we have? Scope represents the area or the various elements that are included in a boundary. That means if we have marketing here, so by using this marketing, what are the various activities of a business can be performed? That we will call it as scope of marketing. Now, in general, what happened? Many of the people are believing that marketing is just selling a product or just advertising a product. No, there are many activities that are included in marketing. So we can call this as marketing is a very broad concept, broad subject or functional area of a business. Now, what includes in this marketing? Now, the first one that we have, it is marketing research. So, why we need to conduct the research in marketing or research in a market? Means to identify the need of customers. Why to identify? Because in the previous session we discussed about every company need a product. That product has to be developed by considering the needs of the customer. Then how can I know what are the needs of customers? So by using the concept of market researches, we can able to identify what are the needs, preferences, taste and preferences of the customers, what are the trends that are going on in the market, and at the same time the behavioral changes in the market that we have. Now, all these elements can be understood by conducting market research or marketing research. This is the first area that includes under the scope. The next aspect that we have, it is product or service development. New product development is one of the basic activity of marketing department that we have. Yes. Do the marketers are going to develop that product? No. Marketers are not going to produce that product. Instead, marketing executives are one of the member in the new product development team will be a marketer. Why it is required? Because product needed to be developed according to the taste and preferences needs of the customers. Who knows about the customer needs and wants? They are marketers. So marketers will play a key role in development of a new, either that might be a good or that might be a service. Designing of a product, how the appearance of that product, what are the quality, quantity, etc. elements, and at the same time, what is the packaging that needed to be used, because we needed to attract the customers by using the packaging. What type of material need to be used, what type of colors, all these research will be done by marketers. How does the branding need to be done for a product so that the customer can able to identify our product in a clear way, easy manner, and what type of different features that needed to be added to the product. All these elements, that is packaging data, branding, or else identification of a product, various features, expectations of customers, all this data will be available with marketers. So marketers will provide this data to the new product development team, and they will they will be a part of this new product development. The next aspect that we have, it is pricing. What is price? Value of a product. So how can we fix the price of a product? Yes, generally, yes, we will consider that cost is a basis for fixing a price for a product. Agreed. But in the present crowded market, competitive market, we cannot go only by considering the cost of the product. For example, best example is we can talk about geo telecommunication services. How they have entered? Have they considered this cost-based pricing method? No. Why? Because they have clear idea about already this telecommunication sector has been already occupied by very well-known popular players in the market. In such a scenario, to create a market for themselves, what they have done, they have used a strategy of pricing that we will call it as penetration pricing. Now, which type of pricing method needed to be used for that product will be decided by the marketers. Only the pricing strategy? No. There are various elements that includes in pricing, the decisions related to pricing like discounts, how much needed to be given. It depends upon the type of customers. So who knows about the customer tendencies? Again, the marketers. Premium prices. There are certain type of customers we have. Those people will prefer to buy the product when the product is a premium product. When the price of the product is high, then only they'll consider that as a quality product. So all such type of decisions will be taken by the market. The next one that we have, it is promotion. Now, what is the concept of promotion? Promotion represents communication about a product to the target customers, to target audience, that we can say. Once we will address the audience, then there is a possibility that the audience may become our target customers. Our product, the price of the product, availability of the product has to be informed to the customers. Who will inform? Marketers will inform. How they will inform? Like various elements, tools of a market promotional mix that we have, like advertising. Through the advertisement, we will inform to the public, or else personal relations, public relations that we have. We'll maintain sponsorship, event sponsorships, all that will comes under this public relationships. Nowadays, which is trending, that is social media platforms that can be used in order to promote a product. Email marketing, content marketing, messages, WhatsApp marketing, YouTube, Facebook, all these are the various strategies that the companies can use in order to promote their product. Now, who will design all these elements means, again, marketers will play a key role in this one. The next one that we have, it is place. Now, where to place the product? Place need to be selected. In the previous session, we talked about this one, that is accessible to the customer, that is convenience to the customers to buy that product, to reach to that product, to purchase. Now, how do we know what is the best place? Through the market research, MR, the marketers will find out what is the best place for the customers to buy that product. So, marketers will decide what are the various channels of distribution that need to be applied or used in order to distribute that product. These elements might be online or offline channels that we have, how many stores that we need to use, either direct channel, indirect channel, network marketing. All these decisions will be taken by marketers, deciding how and where the product will be sold to the customers. Where we need to place that product will be decided under place. The next one that we have, it is sale of a product. Now, what is a sale? Converting interested people into customers. As we discussed in the previous slides, we are promoting the product to target audience. Whoever our target audience, only to those people as we are showing some kind of promotion we are giving. Now, do all the target audience will purchase our product? May not be. Or do all the needy people will directly come and buy that product? May not be. We need to give certain information, attract to them. Who will take care about that? Yes, the customer. Yes, this will be taken care by the marketers again. That means they will attract the customers by giving the information about the various features of that product and all. Interested people into the customer through either direct sales or digital funnel that we have. Now, what is this funnel means? There are different levels that we have. Whoever have seen this ADA model that we have, we will discuss about this in future classes. So, this is our potential customers or loyal customers that we have. So, this is in a funnel time that it will be filtered and we will get few customers from this target audience. Target audience will come in the first stage. The next one that we have, it is CRM, customer relationship management, which is very, very essential, are very important in the present competitive era, as the competition is very high. So many of the companies are providing similar brand product at maybe similar prices or even low prices than to our product. In such a situation, how can we create the sale for our product? For that, as our relationship management should be done in a more effective manner. How we can maintain that relationship? So by using personalized communication, or else by providing the customer support to the customer, whenever the customer need is, we have to provide some kind of services to the customers. By using that as we can, by conducting the various kind of loyalty programs like lucky draws and all, so that we can maintain the relationship with customers. Or else even we used to get wishes from the companies like banks on our birthdays, anniversaries, etc. Why they are doing all these kind of elements means to make the customers that a pleasant feel that we care for you, we remember that you are a precious customer to towards our organization. The next aspect that we have, that is digital marketing. What is digital marketing means? Conducting the marketing activities by using digital platforms. What are the digital platforms that we have? Like either that might be through internet or even without internet, like TV that we have, like SMS marketing that we have. Either any digital platforms, by using that, if we are conducting either the sale of a product, promotion of a product, that we will call it as digital marketing. Online strategies such as search engine optimization, PPC, that is pay per click, social media marketing, email marketing, influencer marketing, affiliate marketing, all these are the various tools of digital marketing that can be used in order to create market value for our product. Next, we will, we can also say that branding. What is a brand? Brand is unique identity of a product. How can we create this unique identity of a product? There are different strategies again that we have here. Some companies are using logo as their brand identity or branding. Some people will use some kind of symbols, that is including a text in that one. Some people will use personalities, color. There are different elements. Now, why they are using all these elements? For creating a unique identity for their brand. Why? What is the need to be unique in the market? Because the customer is satisfied with our product. Our product is a quality one. Now we want to make the customer to come back again in future. How can we do that one? The customer should able to identify what is our product, because as we said, it is a crowded market. There are many people are available in the market. In such a case, how do the customer can identify us? We will give certain identity to the customer. This branding, we can also call them as trademarks. This can be used as a trademark so that nobody can able to imitate or copy our brand, and at the same time it will help the customer to identify. Now, branding is one of the activity of marketers. Create a strong recognizable brand that connects emotionally with customers. Now, the last aspect in the scope of marketing that we have, it is global marketing. Nowadays, what is trending means the customer clearly know that the product manufacturing is a local or a national product that we have, but the customers will prefer to purchase the product when it is entered into a international market. So when it is available in the different countries, then only the customers will prefer to buy that product. Yes, it is a product manufactured in India, but if it is a international brand, then they will prefer. How can we move to that one? Yes, international business, international marketing needed to be done. That will be possible with global marketing strategies, that is expanding into international markets and adapting the strategies for different cultures as well as different regulations. This is all about the scope of marketing. For today's session, we will conclude here. Thank you.